The design of the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT 2022 uses a half fairing with a very aggressive face. The DRL lamp at the top looks like an eyebrow, while the headlamp, aka the main lamp, uses an LED projector and is located slightly hidden. For the short distance lights themselves, they are on the right, while the long distance lights are on the left. And of course both lights will light up when you activate the remote lights. Seeing that the design is completely new, the headlight of the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT 2021 is made similar to the Yamaha R1 and Yamaha R6. The new thing that looks very striking is the use of a half fairing that extends from the headlamp to cover the side of the radiator. Not to forget the presence of a windscreen on the front that protects the rider from the wind. In terms of features, there are a lot of excellent features offered by Yamaha. Apart from the engine and electronics, there are still many advanced features and new things on the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT. Here are some excellent features on the successor to the Yamaha Tracer 700. Projector lamp and positioning lamp and flasher, the lightest in its class and has the best power-to-weight ratio. Adjustable front and rear suspension. Windscreen can be adjusted with one hand. Comfortable ergonomics. Use of tandem seats. Full digital speedometer with negative display. Looking at the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT 2022 panel meter, it's not as cool and sophisticated as the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. Has an octagonal and elongated design but also still has a variety of important information for the rider. Starting from speed instructions, tachometer, gear indicator, fuel consumption, to a digital clock. Turning to the specification section, the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT 2022 comes with an engine capacity of 689 cc. The engine has a 2-cylinder, 4-stroke, 4-valve, DOHC, and liquid-cooled configuration. The engine is very different from its brother, namely the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT, which uses a 3-cylinder engine. As for the performance itself, this motorbike has a peak power of 54 kilowatts or about 73.4196 PS at 8,750 revolutions per minute. Meanwhile, the peak torque reaches 67 Newton meters, which is achieved at 6,500 revolutions per minute. Yamaha also provides a limited power version with a peak power of only 35 kilowatts or about 47.5868 PS at 7,500 revolutions per minute. This limited power version is intended for A2 SIM holders in Europe. The frame itself uses a diamond frame combined with a conventional telescopic front suspension, not upside down. As for the rear suspension, it uses a monoshock with a link. Both the front and rear suspension can be adjusted to suit the user's character or the road being traveled. In terms of dimensions, this one motorbike is typical of sport touring motorbikes in general, which is quite high. Even the seat height itself reaches 835 mm, but this is of course the motor has a relatively high ground clearance of 140 mm. The weight of the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT itself reaches 196 kg including oil and fuel. Yamaha Europe presents 3 color options for the 2022 model, namely Redline, Icon Performance, and also Tech Camo. For the price of the 2022 Yamaha Tracer 7 GT itself, it is offered starting from £8,999 British pounds or around 173.66 for the United Kingdom area.